one of our favorite summer styles is the Gose.
And it's so summery and warm outside.
Yes.
And so Goses, I mean, we were drinking them all winter, let's not lie. But they're making a huge impact on my daily drinking life.
Talk about like an extinct beer style that has come back full-fledged.
Yes.
And most of them are pretty dang good.
Yeah, and we're hoping that this one does not buck the trend. We got this from the good people over at Goliad Brewing from Goliad, Texas. I hope I'm saying that right. This is their Watermelon Gose.
Glub, 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 glub. Now, guys, I am not a huge lover of the melon that is water, but I got a Watermelon Gose, and I'm going to try my best to not hold the watermelon aspect of it against it. So we love the Goses, and the saltier, the better.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, obviously Westbrook is sort of like that gold standard.
Creme de la creme.
So we're going to see how this one stacks up. So, Corey, why don't we go ahead and take a sniff.
All right. Ooh, that smells delicious, like instantly. Now, I don't know exactly what they do to get the watermelon flavor in there. It kind of smells like an extract because it is so just big and in your face with that watermelon sweetness.
I'm definitely getting some watermelon, kind of like grassier, juicy, but like very wet, like wet green aromas.
It's like bubble gum.
Yeah.
It smells like bubble gum.
Yeah, bubblicious watermelon.
Yeah. In terms of, you know, the salt and the coriander and the Gose aspects of it, not so much. I'm not getting a ton of that. I couldn't even tell you what kind of beer this was except for watermelon bubblegum beer if you didn't know beforehand. There's a little salinity in the back and a little wheat character in the back. But, I mean, I'm digging, you know. It's really searching for it.
Well, Corey, you know, I'm a little nervous.
Yeah.
I'm a little nervous because I'm not a fan of the watermelon, but for you, I'm willing to fall on the sword and try the Watermelon Gose. So thanks again for sending it to us, and cheers.
Cheers. That's awesome. You know why? That's like a watermelon Sour Patch Kid. Or like sour gummy worms. But that watermelon is so sweet and so candy-like that it almost makes it, again, taste like liquid watermelon, like Warhead kind of type deal. Not quite that sour, but you get the pucker, the sour, the sweet kind of deal going on. It's really nice. It's kind of fun.
If you hate watermelon, you probably won't like it. I don't hate watermelon, so to me, it's pretty refreshing. I definitely get watermelon straight away, right up front, but it does clear out pretty nicely. So the watermelon flavor doesn't necessarily linger, which I appreciate. It's not quite as salty as I like, but it does have salt in it. So it's not like devoid of salt.
Right.
It just, maybe I like it cranked up just a notch, but overall cleans out kind of nice. And it's pretty inviting to come back to.
Yeah, the lingering aftertaste to me is coriander and wheat. You get like that cracker kind of wheat kind of flavor with a lot of coriander. But up front, it's all sour watermelon. On a nice summer day, Gose like this, it goes a long way.
You seem to really be digging this. So what are you going to give the rating for this Watermelon Gose?
Yeah, I'm going to go...
I'm
not going to say it.
All right.
I'm going to go ahead and say like a 93. I think the only thing that's holding it back from being a little bit higher, I think it's a solid A when you're talking about like Watermelon Gose style and that kind of flavor. The thing that's really holding it back is it's almost one-dimensional. This is kind of like sour watermelon, and that's all you get. It's a refreshing flavor. It is delicious, but if I had one critique, it's just not very overly complex.
I think it's pretty fair. It would not be fair of me to hold my bias against watermelon against this beer, so I'm going to try to remove that from the rating I'm going to give it. I would go a little less than you. I do think it's very refreshing. I know Texas is hot. This probably tastes delicious on a hot Texas day. It tastes pretty dang good on a nice Ohio day. So it's got that going for it, which is a huge deal. I think it does pretty well for a Gose. My only critique is I would like the salt dialed up.
Okay.
I would like it to be just a little bit more pucker.
Okay. Fair enough.
But that's just me. So I'm going to give it a 90.
Okay.
I'm I'm going to go 90. I like it, even though it has watermelon in it. I like it. So 90, 93, pretty good.
If you're ever in Goliad, Texas, or around that area, make sure that you go and get this Watermelon Gose because it's pretty awesome. And until you do, always remember,
We are the Brew Review Crew.
we will review.
A brew for you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So you know what we're really lacking in our life? Is another Brew Review Crew review a review.
We do need another reviewer review up in our life.
Yes, so if you're a listener to our podcast, which you should be,
The On Tap.
On Tap podcast, make sure that you go to iTunes, Brew Review Crew /iTunes. You'll take you right there. Leave a review, whether it's 1 to 5 stars, hopefully 5, and write up what you think. We'll read your review on the air next time we record.
See ya.